Terence Allen Crawford, born September 28, 1987, is an American professional boxer. He has held multiple world championships in three weight classes, including the WBO welterweight title since 2018. Previously held the WBO Ring Magazine and Lineal lightweight titles from 2014 to 2015, and in the unified WBA Super, WBC, IBF, WBO Ring and Lineal lightweight welterweight titles between 2015 and 2017. Terence Allen Crawford. Bud Crawford, lightweight, light welterweight, 5'8", 74-inch reach. He's an American. September 28, 1987, Omaha, Nebraska. He fights orthodox southpaw. He's 31 years old. He has a record of 35 wins. He has 35 fights, 26 of those 35s by knockout. In August 2017, Crawford had a short reign as undisputed lightweight welterweight champion prior to moving up to welterweight. He was the most recent undisputed titleist at light welterweight since Costa Zoo in 2004. Light welterweight is super lightweight. Crawford became the first male boxer to simultaneously hold all four major world titles in boxing: WBA, WBC, IBF, and WBO since Jermaine Taylor in 2005. And is one of the only 7 boxers in history to do so, or male or female together, with Taylor, Bernard Hopkins, 04, Cecilia Breakers, 2014, Ozana Usyk, 2018, Clarissa Shield, 2019, Katie Taylor, 2019. As of 2019, Crawford is ranked as the world's second best active pound for pound by the Ring and a transitional boxing ranking, TBRB, BoxRec, and ESPN. He is also ranked as the world's second best active welterweight by the Ring, BoxRec, and ESPN, the third by the TBRB. Crawford was named Fighter of the Year by the Boxing Writers Association of America in 2014 and by ESPN in 2014 and 2017. Stylistically, Crawford is known for his exceptionally fast hands, punching power, counter-punching ability, and defensive skills, as well as his ability to comfortably switch hit from orthodox to southpaw. Here we go. Time for his purses. His early career. Crawford made his professional debut on March 14, 2008, knocking out Brian Cummins in the first round. He then compiled a record of 19-0 with 15 wins by way of knockout against largely unheralded opposition. Crawford had his first notable bout on the undercard of the second fight between Brandon Rios and Mike Alvarado against former WBO lightweight champion British Prescott. So he fought British Prescott, a former WBO lightweight champion. That's the first world champion Crawford defeated, British Prescott. Prescott was originally scheduled to face the WBA light welterweight, or super lightweight champion Khabib Al-Kaverdi, who withdrew with an injury elbow. Crawford was originally supposed to meet Robert Osabi on the card, but accepted an offer to fill in for Al-Kaverdi on 3 days' notice. He took the fight on 3 days' notice. Crawford nevertheless outboxed the hard-hitting Colombian and secured a unanimous decision victory. Crawford received a purse of $125,000. Now, Crawford was making $125K when he fought Breedis Prescott. That was a long time ago, 125K. While Breedis Prescott only received 50K. This was the first time Crawford fought a 10 round. So in a 10 round fight, he made 125K. Crawford's been making a lot of money. And his first fight, fighting at the 140-pound limit. Crawford fought Alejandro Sanabria on June 15, 2013. Held at the American Airlines Center in Dallas, Texas, USA. So Crawford is familiar with Texas. The fight served as an eliminator for the WBO World Lightweight title and was for the vacant WBO NABO Lightweight title. In the 6th round, Crawford landed a devastating left hook, sending Sanabria to the canvas. Though Sanabria was able to return to his feet within the count, the fight was waved up by referee Lawrence Cole, giving Crawford a TKO victory. Crawford versus Klimov. On August 21st, 2013, it was announced that Crawford would fight undefeated Russian boxer and WBO number 12 ranked Andrei Klimov in another elimination bout, which would see the winner challenge WBO champion Ricky Burns. Here we go. Crawford's about to fight another world champion. This time not a former world champion, an active world champion in Ricky Burns. The fight was scheduled for 10 rounds and took place on the undercard of Miguel Cotto versus Delvin Rodriguez fight on HBO at the Onway Center in Orlando, Florida on October 5th. Klimov was coming off a majority decision win over fringe contender John Molina Jr. in 2013. Crawford outclassed and outpointed Klimov, handing him his first defeat. So Klimov was undefeated fighter. Crawford handed him his first professional defeat and won by unanimous decision. After 10 rounds on all 3 judges' scorecard, wow, a complete shutout, 100-90, Crawford's favor. There was a lack of action. Klimov failed to impress and go in for any offense. According to CompuBox stats, Crawford landed 192 of 604 punches, 32%, while Klimov landed 57 of 290, 20%. The post-fight, Crawford spoke on how he went in to get and got the job done. I outboxed him. It was easy all night long. I thought I was hurting him all night long. I was never in any trouble. I thought he was in trouble due to Klimov's lack of action and prompted a member of the team to call him a coward. So Crawford defeats Klimov and his team calls him a coward. Klimov team calls him a coward. Klimov began to come forward in exchange after round 9, but had no chance of winning without a knockout. Crawford then goes on to fight Ricky Burns. Crawford traveled to Scotland 5 months later to take on 30-year-old Ricky Burns for the WBO lightweight title on March 1st, 2014. So in 2014, what the hell was Errol Spence doing? Crawford was fighting undefeated fighters. He was fighting former world champions, Breedis Prescott. Well, that was earlier. Breedis Prescott, and now he's fighting for a world title in 2014. What the hell was Errol Spence doing in 2014 when Crawford was fighting Ricky Burns overseas for the WBO scrap? Hearn was pleased to bring the fight to Scotland and admitted it was Burns' toughest fight to the date. Crawford easily won the fight, boxing well on the outside and picking his shots against the overmatched Bugain Burns, winning his first world title. The judges' scorecard 117, 111, 116, 112, 116, 112, unanimously in favor of Crawford. Complete shutout. Burns praised Crawford after the fight, seemingly stating the better man won. Over 12 rounds, Crawford was credited to landing 213 of 811 punches, throwing 26% but landing 41% of his power punches. Burns landed 76 of 52, throwing 14% and landing no more than 7 punches per round. Wow. And then Crawford fought Gamboa. I'm not going to go into the Gamboa fight. We all know what happened with the Gamboa fight. You know, the Olympic gold medalist Gamboa. I'm just going for the purses. Crawford destroyed Gamboa. We all know that. Crawford fought real Ray Beltran. You guys always say, who is Crawford fight? Who is Crawford fought? Fought Burns, Breedis Prescott, Andre Klimov. I mean, come on, guys. Ray Beltran. I was getting all the knockouts. Crawford fought Thomas Delorme. In the Ray Beltran fight, they almost peaked at a million viewers. He fought Thomas Delorme in 2015. So he's fighting all these tough fights. He's like 25, 24 years old. You know, he fought Thomas Delorme on April 18. Delorme that had that tough fight with Jesse Vargas. Crawford completely destroyed him in 6 rounds. Knocked him out, TKO victory against Delorme. The fight, and Crawford has no popularity, but the fight averaged over 1 million viewers on HBO, right? When you listen to these Errol Spence fanboys, you think these guys know what they're talking about. Crawford versus Gene and Hank Lundy. Crawford defeated Theory Gene. We already know that. We all know that. His only loss was to Lamont Peterson. But Crawford defeated Theory Gene. He wanted the Pacquiao fight. He told Bob Arum he was ready. Pacquiao didn't want the fight. He ended up fighting Hank Lundy. He defeated Hank